And we're rolling. Today is the 16th of February. It's Friday. And, oh, what's this? Oh, I think I know. So I'm going to do the unboxing right now. Ooh, I'm excited. This is all I got here. This will work. I think I know, but I'm going to see here. Let's see, what is it? Get out of my hand. Oh, we have a smaller box inside. Oh, boy. So I need that blade again. This packed in there pretty good. Okay. Looks to me like a catalytic converter for my truck. It's supposed to be for, look at that, warranty card. Well, that's pretty optimistic. Let's see here. It sure doesn't look. It's supposed to be for an F-150. Anyway, I'll have to check all this first before I start taking it out of the bag. Make sure that it's right. Okay, today's the, I don't know what day it is, but I'll show you. It's a Tuesday. Let me show you. Yeah, she's a little chilly outside. But look what I got. Ooh, another box from somewhere. Okay, let's see here. See what this is. Pretty sure I know what it is. Sorry. Oh, look, I see. This is my that's the right hand. I've got the other one. I got the left and the right now. But I'm not going to be doing it today outside, I'll tell you that. Okay, just a little exhaust. Okay, a little bit of stuff there. And I see this is just a, that's your cross piece that goes to the other side. Oh, that's going to be sweet. Downstream O2, upstream O2, and then, of course, on the other side. And one of the O2 sensors, one catalytic converter on the truck is missing. That's why I bought them in the first place. And then I bought one, and I thought, why don't I get both? That'll probably help it because it runs quite rich, and I think that's just because it's not getting the engine lights on, the missing cat. It's computer's just throwing fuel in there and it's not getting the right information, it seems to me. They say this will work, this will fit, so we shall see. Okay, we're rolling. Today's the, I don't know, it's Wednesday. It's like the 14th or 15th of March. Maybe it's the 14th. Anyway, as you can see, I'm underneath my truck. I'm just going to heat this bolt up and see if I can undo it without breaking it. I think I'm going to have to go get a grinder and do a little grinding. Maybe I'll buy one. Anyway, and I got to get them unhooked up here. You can see up there. But it's pretty easy to get to, so hopefully they'll come off. But I got the good old torch, so if I need some heat. Oh, by the way, I'm changing my catalytic converters on this F-150. case you're wondering what I'm doing. All right, so I got one. You can see I got that nut off it. I had to heat it up quite a bit, so I'm gonna get the torch. I'm not even gonna try this one. I'm just so worried about breaking them. So here's my torch here. Give it a little. I just get this nut red hot, and then I'll put my socket on there. I'll bring it back once I get her nice and hot. Okay, so you can see she's glowing red. I'm gonna get my socket on there and see if I can pull that off. All right, back into the truck. And I got both those bolts out, or nuts off, I should say. I'm so happy about that, because you break them, then you got real issues. So now I've got this guy undone, and I'll have to go over there and get that guy undone, I guess, and then actually I might as well go do the hard part and do that side too, I guess, first. Okay, onward and upward. All right, I got that. You look down in there. I had to take this inner fender off here, and then because I had to break this loose with a box end wrench and then get it from underneath. I just couldn't break it loose with a socket. See here, I'll show you. Get up in here, see. So she's ready to come out. I'm just having an issue with that O2 sensor. I don't know why. I don't know why it's going to be such a bugger to get out of there, because it's the plug is way up in there. It's hard to even see. Never mind touch it. So I'm going to have to figure it out. It shouldn't be like that, I don't think. Well, I'll see what I can do. All right, so I got it out of there, and there's the setup. I sure hope it fits. I really do. Anyway, I'll bring you back once I start putting the others on. All right, so this is the clamp. I had to save this clamp because it's really cool. It's too hot to grab right now. I just, this one bolt I broke off taking it off, but the other one's okay. So what I did is there's a little bit of solder there. But I soldered underneath there, and I put a shoulder under there to give it a shape, because I just use a regular bolt. And I think, let's see here, I think it's important to have a shoulder there so it kind of squishes down. See, there's kind of a collar inside, and that slides over the pipe. And then when you tighten this collar slips, and it tightens really good on the pipe. It seals it really well. And they're not common. My local parts store didn't have one. He suggested that I just pop out this bolt here. It was a little bit of a bugger. I had to get it hot, but I got it out. At any rate, tomorrow I'm going to get back at I had to order a couple of O2 sensors and I have to wait, so I'll have them tomorrow. Okay, we're rolling. So it's the next day. There's my O2 sensors. I notice that these are a little different ends than these here. See there? That's slightly different. But they're supposed to be for this truck, and he says if I unbreak the seal on the bag, or if I break the seal, I'm gonna, they're mine. So anyway, I'm gonna break the seal, and I'm gonna get the pipes out, and I'll put them in, I'll bring you back. Okay, as you can see, I got one in. Now, I'm gonna put one of the old ones in the back. That should do. That way we can take it out again if I have to. It won't be too terrible. They weren't bad to get out in the first place, really. I was, let's see here. wrench. All right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay, we're on the passenger side now, so we're gonna put the O2 sensors on this side. It's a bit of a harangue to get it plugged in there, but I had to take that inner fender off to do it. But it's only a few bolts. Oh, I see here, yeah. Looks like that. Get that plug out of there, and then, all right, I better get to it. All right, as you can see, I have the, just tighten it here. It doesn't have to be overly tight, just I take that already. Okay. So now I'm gonna fish it up there and hook these up. Anyway, I'm gonna have to put this down. Okay. I got that side buttoned up. Engine, the engine anyway. I've got that pipe on there. That back. Oh, they go, oh my God, is that gas? No, there's snow on the back of my truck dripping. Sure looks like it anyway. At any rate, so I gotta get the clamps now, clamp these. Now I don't know if I'm supposed to cut a slice into these. It doesn't say. And then that back pipe, as I said, it's gotta move forward a bit. It's not, this isn't quite long enough, but I think I'll be able to make it work. Anyway, onward and upward. Okay, so now tighten this out. I don't know if that's going to do it, but we'll try. Oh, stand up, you darn thing. There we go. Anyway, I better put this phone down for now. I just tightening this clamp, and then I have to put one up there. And then, of course, I have to hook that up. But for now, I'll get this done, and then I'll bring it back. All right, I'm almost done here. Give you a peek underneath. As you can see, she's all hooked up. There was a bracket that wasn't on. That's why it was terrible vibration from there. I think that's from the exhaust. And I'll show you on this side here. I noticed a harness of wires. See in here where I put this here. I actually wrapped, there's a big bundle of wires, and I took a piece of garden hose and then I just zip tied it around it, and then I zip tied it to this. So now it's not going to flop around. Hopefully that'll prevent us some trouble. And then now I'm going to just put this inner fender back on, and we're going to start it up, and I'll bring you back. Okay, the cats are in. Here goes nothing. I'll tell you what, it sounds better already. Woo! Here. Oh yeah, it's leaking out of there, though. I'm going to have to tighten it up some more, or maybe take it in and weld it. But she sure sounds good. And I noticed something. The engine light's not on. The brake is on. I wonder if that's because the hood's open. Okay, well, I gotta climb under there and tighten that clamp up some more, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, listen to that girl hum. Sounds nice. Two cats on this thing will make it run so much better. Anyway, I'm gonna climb under there and tighten that clamp up again, see if it will tighten anymore. If not, I'll have to take it down to the shop and have somebody weld it, I guess. But other than that, dripping there from that. Let her heat up a bit, and then I'll tighten the bolts up a bit more. Okay, I'm in the truck. The ABS, well, my tire warning light's on because I bought those rims and those tire monitors are in there, but they don't work. So, and the ABS light's on. That came on a while ago when it was really cold, and I don't know. I hope it's just a speed sensor or something. So, at any rate, the engine light's off. That's the one that was bothering me. Come on, focus. I wonder if it's got dirt on it. Let's see here. No, just not focusing. At any rate, I'm really happy with it, and now I'm just taking it for a little spin just to or that computer kind of has to relearn the cats, I think that, but it'll start getting better, I think. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like the sound of that. And I don't like a loud vehicle. And this thing was pretty loud when I first got it, but now I put those cats on. She's nice and quiet. All right. Yeah, it's way quieter now, and it runs better. And the first time I took it out around the block, I noticed that it would hesitate when you punched it, but now I notice it. So I think the computer had to relearn those cats, but yeah, or those O2 sensors. So I put 2 new ones on the front, and I put the best of the ones that I had left on the backs. That's what Gary told me over at Napa. And he's married to my cousin, so he wouldn't lie to me, I don't think. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. And thanks for watching the video.